right, guys, let's try this question here. It says determine the values of unknown angles, giving reasons for your statement. So you're given A, B, C, D, and O is the center of the circle. Okay, so you need to determine X, Y, and P. So this is what you need to do. The first value that you can be able to determine easily is X. It's X. Why am I saying it's X? It is because A, B, C, D is a cyclic quad, okay? A lies on the circumference of a circle, even B and C and D as well. So you know that opposite angles of a cyclic quad, they add up to 180 degrees. So X will be X. We're going to say X plus 120 is equals to 180 degrees. Why do you say this? Opposite angles of what? Of a cyclic quad. All right, and then now we solve for X. X will be equals to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees, which is equals to 60 degrees. All right, let's move to Y. Y. Now Y, we are going to say, when you see Y it's at the center of a circle, okay? So it means now we think about theorem number 2. We stated that angle at center is equal to 2 times angle at the circumference of a circle. So it means that our Y in this case will be Y is equal to 2 times X. Why do you say this? It's basically angle at center. It is equal to 2 times angle at the at the circumference. And then X will be replaced by 60 and the answer will be 120 degrees. Let's try to determine P. For P value, yeah, we need to determine B1, okay? Let's try to determine the B1. Okay, firstly you're going to say OD it is equals to OB. Why do you say this? It's because of radii. They're both radius, okay? So angle B1 it is equals to angle D2. Why do you say this? This is because of angles opposite what? Equal what? Sides. So angles opposite equal side means OD is equals to OB, okay? And then from here you're going to say since we know that the value of Y is 120, so we can determine B1. So since B1 is equals to D2, it means even here it will be B1, or we can say they are both D2, or both B1. Okay, so it will be 120 plus D2 plus B1. It is equals to 180 degrees. What do you say this? Sum of angles in a triangle. So it means now you can say 120. Basically D2 it can be D1, right? Because we proved that B1 is equal to D2. So now we can say let's replace D2 by B1. B1 plus B1, okay? It is equal to 180 degrees and then minus 120 degrees. And then these are like terms. You can say 2B1. It is equal to 180 minus 120 is 60 degrees. Therefore, divided by 2 both sides. Angle B1 is equal to what? 30 degrees. It means here will be 30. And even this one will be 30 since this one is 120. So now we are told that AD, it is equal to AB. It is given, okay? So it means that if you want to determine the whole angle of B, the whole angle of B in this case, we need to use sum of angles in a what? In a triangle, or we can also use let me say this side AD equals to AB. Okay, no, it's fine. So if these two sides are equal, it means these angles are equal as well. And then we're told that this is 60. We're told that this is 60 degrees. So it means now to determine the whole angle of B, we are going to say our x plus 2 angle B, it is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. It is because we are using triangle what? We are using triangle ABD. We are using triangle ABD, okay? And then we know that in triangle ABD, AB, it is equal to AD, okay? So since we know that, we can conclude by saying x plus 2b is equal to 180 degrees. What do you say this? Sum of angles in a triangle. And do not forget to write the reason for AB is equal to AD, because we know that we're given that AD is equal to AB. So now we can be able to determine x, right? So our angle B is equal to 180 minus what? Our x we know that is 6, okay? It's minus 60, and then we need to divide by these 2. We divide by 2, and then we're getting what? When we divide by 2, 180 minus 60 is 120 divided by 2, we are getting 60 degrees. It means that the whole angle of B is 60 degrees. Now you can conclude by saying angle B, it is equal to angle B1 plus angle P. Angle B is 60, which is equal to B1. B1 beside is 30, okay? Plus angle P. So P, it is equal to 60 minus 30, which is equal to 30 degrees. And then we are done. Sure. Yeah, thank you guys. I hope you'll enjoy watching this video. Thank you.